Hey guys, it's 91 Extreme RT, and this is an Elder Scrolls Online update. This is going to be a list of all the things to expect in the game. First of all, it's going to take place in all of Tamriel. Some areas may be cut off a little bit and not made quite as big just to fit what the area needs to make, to make the game. But most of it should be there. There's going to be lots of places to go, like Imperial City, Daggerfall, Windhelm, Elvenroot, Riften, Evermore, Shorthelm, and I believe Ebenheart. There will also be Daedric Princes, like in all the other games. There will also be a stealth system, but there's no info released on that and how the exact mechanics of it are going to work. There will be full voice action when talking to NPCs like in Skyrim and Oblivion, so you don't have to stare at text boxes all day. As of yet, there's no player housing, and they're not planning on really doing it from what I heard, just due to the fact to make that much player housing is going to take so many resources away from just actually making the game. It might come out as a DLC later or something like that, but for the release of the game, it's probably not going to be there. There's talks of mounts, but there's nothing set in stone yet, and there was pretty much no information given on it. There will be a fast travel system, aka way shrines. They're kind of like waypoint system in Diablo 2, where you go up to a waypoint, you click it, you choose where you want to go, and it'll port you to that part. There will be Radiant AI, so no matter what time of the day you play, you can do your quests. So unlike the previous Elder Scrolls games, the NPCs never sleep, I guess you could say. Everything's always open. There will be crafting and soulstones, but other than that, there's no information on it. But there will be crafting and soulstones. Constellations and burst signs will be in the form of Mundus stones, M-U-N-D-U-S, which have a similar function to Skyrim's Guardian stones. There will also still be vampires and werewolves, each carrying their, vastly known plagues and diseases, so gotta watch out for those, and invasions of those factions on cities and stuff. There will be dungeons, and once at the level cap, you can do a heroic style dungeon, which is, the same version of previous dungeons, but obviously at level cap difficulty and harder for the best gear. There will be guilds and guilds for quests, or quests for guilds, along with items you can find in an open world called lore books that give your guild certain buffs and benefits. There will also be the classic guilds, like the Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, etc. There will be private dungeons, like in other MMOs that you queue for, and there will also be public areas where you group together to fight off and beat certain areas of monsters, like in Rift, where you can join a public group or raid to defeat an invasion. There will be PvP, and probably lots of it. The idea so far is that the central area of Cyrodiil will be the endgame PvP area, with taking over the Imperial City as the main goal. And the best player from the faction that is in control of the Imperial City will be crowned the Emperor. So if you love PvP, this will be really good for you to get that Emperor status. There will also be PvP instances where you'll have the typical, capture the flag deathmatch and control maps that you can, probably queue for. So combat will be a bit different, but it'll remain mostly the same. With being an online game, you have line latency and lag to deal with, so the real-time fighting, like in the previous games that are on consoles that don't require internet to play, it's just there. It won't be exactly possible to do that real-time, but it will be close. And with the combat, the stamina will be your main resource, as it was in the previous games. The game will be class-based, not free-form as it was in the other games, which means, you got your, range DPS, melee DPS, tank healer, stuff like that. You're going to have, fixed classes, but, within those classes, it's going to be pretty free in, what you go and do and pick and choose to do. So, and last but not least, like in the previous games, you are able to loot almost anything in the world, from chests, boxes, crates, barrels, dressers, people's pockets, everything. You can loot everything, which is really good for you people that like hoarding and cleaning out people's entire houses. It's going to be pretty fun. So it's going to remain mostly the same as the Elder Scrolls game, except for it's going to be the entire map. and you're going to have other people to play with. So it's going to be quite interesting. So that's the information that I got so far on everything. So I hope you guys found this of use and of interest, and if I get any more updates and any major topics about the game, I will let you know. Alright, see you later.